This video is going to show you how to effectively search the Edison State College Libraries catalog for materials. So the first thing you have to know is how to find the catalog. The easiest way is just to type in www.edison.edu, the college's website, and then add a /library to the end of the address. This will take you to the library's homepage. Once there, the catalog is in the upper right-hand corner, and particularly in two tabs. First, the Books and Film tab, used to search quickly within the catalog, and then the Advanced Catalog Search tab, which is used for more advanced searching techniques. But what is the library catalog? The library card catalog used to be an actual piece of furniture that held a small printed card full of information about every item in the library. The modern library catalog is more like a powerful search engine that lets you find items like books, films, electronic books, and electronic films that the library has in its collection. Remember, when you're looking for the library catalog, the upper right-hand corner, Books and Film, and Advanced Catalog Search are the two tabs in the search widget that are going to help you find items in the library. For more specific information on searching the Books and Film tab and Advanced Catalog Search, keep watching this tutorial for segments on each. Okay, this tutorial is going to show you how to use the Books and Film tab to do a quick search for the library's catalog. There it is, the Books and Film tab. It's the first tab in the upper right-hand corner search widget on the library's homepage. And actually, you don't even have to click it. The gray box we're looking at is the Books and Film tab, so you're already there when you get to the library's homepage. So how do you search it? Well, first off, you can search it in a few different ways. You can do a keyword search, a title search, an author search, or a subject search. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration of each type of search to show you how they differ. Let's start with a title search. When you change keyword to title, what you're looking for here is a very specific title, an exact book. So for our purposes, let's try The Great Gatsby. And if we switch it to title search, put in The Great Gatsby and hit our search button, ta-da! You see it very simply. We've got all copies of The Great Gatsby that the library owns, as well as some things like criticism and other types. So title search is pretty simple, should be pretty simple. But let's take another look at some of these other options. Next we'll do author, because that's easy too. But there's a couple of ways you can do it. Let's say you're searching for the poet Charles Bukowski. You can type it in like this, just like his name is spelled. Or you can do it sort of traditionally. You can delete Charles Bukowski and instead use his last name first, Bukowski, Charles. That'll work too. No matter how you write it, in either of those two ways, when you hit search, you're going to get the same search results. And in our case, 16 titles of Charles Bukowski books and poetry collections. So pretty interesting. The last two options in the quick search are keyword and subject, which may sound similar to you, but they're very different. So I'm going to search them back to back to show you the main difference between keyword and subject searching. So let's do something easy. We'll search for algebra. And now note, when we do algebra as a keyword search, we're going to get pretty good results. We've got about 278 total hits. And just glancing at these first few, they're all mentioning algebra and trigonometry, pre-algebra, so they're pretty on target. But what you'll notice is that we got 278 hits because we searched anywhere in the record for the word algebra. So a keyword search is very broad. It searches every word of the item record. The subject search is very different because when we redo it for the same search term, algebra, and instead of keyword, we search as a subject, you're going to see some tremendously different search results. Mostly here, just in the amount of search results you get, you'll see our pool is far narrower than last time. We only have 143 possible results. So let's go ahead and click the first link here, algebra and trigonometry, and I'll show you why that happens. You'll notice that algebra gets mentioned a couple of times in this record, up here in the title and the variant title. But what we're concerned with in the subject search are these two, algebra textbooks and algebra graphic methods. Those are the subject headings that the book is actually cataloged by the librarians. So when you do a subject search, your results have to have your term down here in the subject headings. Doesn't matter where else they appear in the record. That's the big difference between this and a keyword search. Much more narrow results. So the catalog should be easy enough to search. Up here, the Books and Film tab. And remember, you're going to use that to do a quick search using a keyword, a book title, an author, or a subject. Any of those would work. So for more in-depth research, you may want to try the Advanced Catalog Search tab. That's the second tab in the widget, and the next tutorial coming up is going to show you how to do that. This portion of the tutorial is going to show you how to use the Advanced Catalog Search limiters to do a little bit more in-depth research. course, the advanced catalog search is right up here in the widget next to the Books and Film tab that we've already looked at. So if you click it, you're going to see that it varies in a bunch of ways. You have a more in-depth search screen. Now when we open this, you see the keyword as well as the title, author, and subject fields that we searched on the quick search box. But advanced adds the ability to search the note fields, search for a series, limit by a specific publisher, or search by the item's ISBN or ISSN number. In addition to that, you can more easily limit by Boolean search term in here. You can limit by and, or, and not. And for more information on all of those, of course, check out our search methods tutorial, which will give you some really in-depth tips and tricks on how to effectively use things like Boolean searching. Some of your other advanced limiters is the ability to limit by campus. So you could come in here and use the drop-down to select Lee campus, for instance, would let them know that you only want to see books that are housed in the Rush library on the Lee campus. Another way to effectively limit is to come down here to format, and you'll see we have a whole range of things from audiobooks down to serials, what we call magazines at the library. So for instance, if we selected books, this is a very effective way to tell the catalog you only want printed books, things that are housed at one of the 4 campus libraries. On the flip side of that, you could use the format limiter and select ebooks, and what that would do is limit your search results to only the ebooks, the electronic books that you can access from home. Do remember that if you're looking for films of any kind, printed DVDs or electronic films, the audiovisuals, video DVDs link is the one you're looking for. A kind of obvious limiter, you can limit by language here, so if you're looking for something in a language other than English, the language limiter is a good bet. One of the best ways to narrow down your search results, of course, is to use the year limiter. And there's a bundle of different ways we can do this. If you were doing an article on terrorism, for instance, and you only wanted to see things published just after September 11th, you could do a date range. So you could put in 2001 to 2003, and it would show everything that we have from those couple of years. Of course, another way to do it is if you wanted to look at the entire decade, say, the 2000s where September 11th occurred, you can put a question mark after 200, and what that'll do is bring back everything from the decade from 2000 to 2009. That's a very quick and efficient way to do that. Maybe you just want to look at the year after the attack, so that's very easy. You just type in 2002 just in the first search box and run your query, and you'd only get items that were published in the year 2002. So those are all the limiters that you can use on the advanced search screen. It's pretty straightforward, very easy to navigate, and will be much more helpful when you're trying to do in-depth library research. To show you how to navigate your search results, check out the next tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to help you navigate the search results you get when you run a quick search or an advanced search in our library's catalog. But for today's purposes, we're just going to do a big, broad, basic search for global warming. I'm going to do it in our basic books and films tab as a keyword search. And what you'll see is that we get all kinds of results. We get books. The first few hits are from the Collier and Charlotte libraries. We also have electronic videos. As we scroll down to the bottom of the page, we have some ebooks, electronic books. So when you do a big, broad search like this, you're going to get all kinds of results, but I'm going to help you make sense of them. Let's go ahead and click number 2, the Global Warming Reader, which is a print book on the Collier campus. And we'll tell you what the parts of the record are. So first off, you've got your title. You've got your publication information to create your citation. You've got a notes field, and then you've got a table of contents on most of our books. So the top part of the record is pretty self-explanatory. As we scroll past the contents, the bottom of the record has a bunch of interesting things. First off, there's an abstract, which is a quick summary of the resource. Below the abstract, you're going to see the ISBN number, and below that, the subject headings. These are what the librarians use to catalog books, and they're pretty helpful. You'll notice that they're actually all links, so if you were interested specifically in, say, the political aspects of global warming, you could click that link and go right to it. Down at the bottom, you have all of your holdings info. This is a Collier book in the circulating collection, and its call number is provided. So if this book looks good to you, you just click on this full list of holdings link, and you're going to find out if the book is available. You want that due status to say available. This one does, so you could grab it off the shelf at the Collier campus. If you're not on the Collier campus, you could come over here to the far right and click the request button, and the Collier campus will ship you this book to whatever library is your home campus, which is a pretty convenient service. So let's come to the top and click results, and we'll go back to our longer field of results where we left off. The next thing we encounter is an electronic video. Number 4 and 5 here are both TED Talks, which are from our electronic video collection. So I'm going to go ahead and click on number 4 here, and we'll take a look at what an electronic video record looks like. So at a glance, you can see lots of stuff here is the same. You still have your notes field, your contents, subject headings, and abstract. This record should look a lot like the book record to you. The difference is down here at the bottom, there's no holdings info. It just says electronic video. So how do you access it? Well, you scroll back up to the top, and right in the middle of the record for our electronic resources, you'll see this link. Click here to view the video. Access is restricted to valid borrowers. Go ahead and click the link, and you're going to see your Edison State College login, which of course for your borrower ID is your student ID number. Your PIN number is the last 4 digits of your social security number. Once that's in, you pop right into the electronic video. You can watch the full thing streaming at home on your desktop, just like Netflix or Hulu or any service you've used. And you can watch the little segments over here to the right as well. So look for a future tutorial on how to navigate our electronic videos. But that's how you find them in the catalog. So we'll click results again, go back to our main page, and we'll scroll down a little farther to find you an ebook. Number 8, The Challenge of Climate Change. Looks like a good one. So we'll go ahead and click that. And you'll see that again, the ebook record is very similar. It has all of your content info, subject headings, etc. Except again down here at the bottom, like the video, it just says ebooks. So you've got your same link. Click here to view this ebook. Go ahead and click it, and again, borrower ID is your student ID number, and your PIN or your password is the last 4 of your social security number. And once you press login, it'll pop you right into one of our Edison State College ebook holdings that you can use online from home or anywhere. We do have additional tutorials on downloading ebooks and using ebooks, so check those out if you have any questions about the ebook collection. So those are the different types of resources that you can encounter in the Edison State College library catalog. I hope these tutorials were helpful to you, and please check out all of our other tutorials for more advanced searching techniques.